Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn. Now, last episode we started setting up this bad boy, this really massive project. And while offline, I have been doing some of it already, but I decided to start recording now because it's taken forever and I want to get other stuff done. I don't want to just leave this on doing its own thing. Why is everyone thirsty? Let's go and see. Because they're not drinking. I've got loads of water here. 900. And here, 300. They shouldn't be thirsty. 300 there as well. We made this town last time. I've since abandoned it because it's done its purpose, basically. It's got us over to here. Now, I've made a small building town. Now, they don't produce anything, literally. They get their food and water. We only get a small amount because I've already got 5 people. Where I should have around 5 to 4 people here at all times. And we get loads of logs and planks and they are just building. That's their life right now. Just back and forth building. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of food here. So we've done quite well. In fact, that is going to make the water overfill over to here, which is fine. You know, I don't mind that. But this is gonna take a long time. And this is the town that's going to be in it. So what I want to do while we're waiting for this to be done, I'm thinking about 2 things. I may want to put a builder's hut here so that we have more builders. I'm not sure though, because do we even have the materials? They are stocking up on logs a little bit. And I could mostly send more people with logs. Just spam them literally with logs. But that is something that may be done. I've had to build scaffolding here as well. As you can see, I put this bit on high priority because I wanted this to get done as soon as possible. Then I'm going to build this going down and across, if that makes sense. Can that be reached? Can be. The thing I like about this is like if they pull it in. So I'm going to explain this properly because I sometimes can't. This one here, there was no scaffolding. They went at the top and they put logs in this and it kind of went all the way down. Normally they can only build 2 blocks, but I was able to build all of this up without any scaffolding, just by being at the top of it. So I'm wondering if I start building here, would it just stack that line? Can they build a whole line? So we're going to see that once they start doing it. As you see here, they are kind of building. Well, that defeats that, doesn't it? So they can't do it there. Interesting. Maybe if they have to walk on top of it for them to be able to do it. Which means, 1, we need to get down here because we need to chop the trees. Which we might do on this side, actually. We might come down here. I'm not sure just yet. And 2... Actually, we'll just do it here. So we need to come down. And 2, we need to go up. Because we need to be able to get as much of this as possible. Why are they not doing this one? This construction site is too far from builders. Nani? How can they do it there from this one? Maybe because they can't stand there. Interesting. So we're going to have to build this up a bit. Let's do something like this so they can go at both. In both areas. Like so. Now this should allow them, come on, get the camera right. This should allow them to build all of that. And we should get that done. Let's get that. I think all my other towns are pretty decent with food and water. We've got 1 day left of this drought. It wasn't a big drought. And I've pretty much just made them survive, if you get what I mean. So what I've done is I've just made them prioritize food and water. Some of them are making production of planks and stuff like that, but majority I just turned everything off because all I need them to do is survive. And population management is a killer, let me tell you. I think that's it's a nice mechanic, but I think at the same time, It's a very tedious mechanic for this kind of game. It adds that extra challenge. I don't disagree with that, but I think there's a challenge series that I want to do after this, and I think we're going to be using the other one, just because the other beavers, just because the population management is a little bit easier. I don't have to micromanage population. Okay, let's make this important. All right, another thing I want to do is I kind of want to plan out this town. I really want to plan out this town, and now let me make sure this gate is open before we flood ourselves. It's not. Do that. And that can fill back up with water. That lasts us forever. Like, it lasts us such a long time. It was such a great thing to do. Alright, let's see how this water's flowing. Yep, it's going to fill up there. It's going to come around there for now. And great. It's going to get messy once we start getting this done. It's going to get really messy. Because once we get this water up, it's just really going to come out here, which is going to be a bit troublesome. So I may not actually build these two yet. I may wait until we've got all of this up, just so it flows out here. Let's see. But water's looking fine. It's flowing over here a bit, which is fine, absolutely fine. It's coming through here. Let's stop these, because these are not needed anymore. Let's bung these on. I think I may need a few more of these in this area, because we're not filling up all our water containers. And do the same here. Alright, that should be absolutely fine. Let's just double check their food before I go everywhere. Look how much dynamite I've got. So many dynamites. So they've got 500 food and 200 water. That's fine. These have got loads of food and loads of water. That's absolutely fine. These guys are a bit slow on food, so I've put a berry patch here. So hopefully they can start getting a bit more berries. But water, pretty much okay. Okay, good. And these that are getting everything they need, and their population is pretty fine. So what I want to do, I want to sort of plan out how this town is going to look while we wait for this to be done. I want to take a look at large metal platforms, because I've never used these before. And they're expensive. They're so expensive. Considering that we only get a limited resource of scrap metal, they are super expensive. But they may be exactly what I need. That is quite big, isn't it? If I put it there, that's one up. Yeah. That was two up. So that's about the height of it. Because I will want to make a sort of area here where they can survive. They can become a bit more self-sufficient. But I'm thinking it might be cheaper to make it out of actual platforms. The only reason why I wanted this is because it's 5 tall. But still, I think this is cheaper. Because I mean, that's a lot of metal. That is a hell of a lot of metal. So what are we going to need? We're going to need like I'm going to make little districts. So we're going to need like a housing district. We're going to need a farming area. Now the farming area is going to be tough because we can only farm. What are you doing? Why are you sleeping there? Did you not manage to make it home on time? Yeah, so the farming district is going to be tough because I feel like I've only got this area to use. Now, there is something I could do. I could block off this area so that no water goes through it, and then I've got a bigger area. But I don't know if I want to do that. I might not want to do that. I'm thinking of putting a berry bush here and moving all this stuff in platforms over here. We're going to have a water district, water production, and We won't have any forest. I want this place to hold around 20 people. So I don't know if I have enough farming for that, to be honest with you. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it out. So first and foremost, we need area. An area to play with. Okay, so I have squared off some stuff. I've made some room. So right now I can see in my head I can see two districts, a water district and a housing district. So we're gonna make the water district first, and that's gonna literally just be off here, and that can go down 6, so it can go down quite far. Now if we need 20 people, I don't think we need that much water, but I'm gonna make 6 of these just in case. Now this whole bit is gonna be about water, so we need to put more platforms down actually. Let's do it like this, and is that the right level? No, that's too high. And then like that. Do that, that, and that. So we're gonna make another. What do they need? 4 spaces. So we need another 2 here. Okay, that's easy enough as it is. That is easy enough. Like so. And we can do this. And a little bit more. It's really hard to see. There we go. Okay, so now we need other levels, which like that, and like that. And the last bit like that. So then we can put down another 3 right here. We can make pathways in between them, which is great. Exactly what we need. Like that. Oh, and we started a 30-day drought, which is not that exciting. We've got water here. We've got only a little bit of water. We need to actually get more water. Let's get you running. How many people? Oh, they've got 30 people here. Okay, that's a bit too much. That is a bit too much. I need to stop this. Get someone else on dynamites. You can get someone doing that. 2 people, and we can migrate the rest of them to District 8. There we go. Now they've got 6. No, I don't know what they're gonna do with 6. We definitely need to build that builder's hut. You've got 12 people. That's not too bad. 24 people. That's not bad at all. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about building a builder's hut is because if I put too many people here, I'm gonna have to put more carrots and water, which is gonna be a bit scary. What they can actually do, the extra 2 people, I'm actually leaving them there because I want them to replace the people that die, or the beavers that die. But while they're waiting, they can cut down these trees. There we go. Oh, we got that up and running. Lovely. Oh, they're using my logs. I don't want them to use my logs there. That needs to be done first. I want them to use my planks somewhere else. I actually put this on the lowest priority. I should actually pause it. But it's fine. All right, let's carry on with this. So we've got the water pumping. Now we need the water storing. The large tanks. I could do that along here, or I could do another row. I think I might do that along here. Like so. You know what? I knew that was going to happen. I actually knew that was going to happen. Okay, let me build some more. Luckily, I think it's just 2 of the 3 stacked on top of each other in this area. Which is not too hard at all. So I think that's a pretty decent water area, especially for only 20 beavers. Now we mostly could hold more. The only thing that limits us is our food production, which could be actually could be like dealt with, to be honest with you, because I could. Let me pause this. I don't want them going over there and doing all that jazz. Yeah, they can reach there. I could, because once this town is up and running, I'm going to destroy this town. There's no need for this town. I will need to. I could actually blow up a lot of this because I've got 130 dynamite. I could actually blow up a lot of this and make a massive farm. Because I'm pretty sure that should be able to reach down here. If this can reach up there, I'm sure this can reach down. Which means then I can mostly make multiple different food. This might become the ultimate town. This actually might become the ultimate town. Okay, that's pretty much getting done. I like it. Takes a lot of planks and logs though. These are the biggest floodgates that you can get. So they take a hell of a lot of materials. Okay. And I think it's going to be pretty nice that you're going to see this like surrounded by water, like Venice in Italy. All right, so now I want to make a housing district. Where are we going to make housing? I was thinking maybe around here somewhere. Or should I put it here? Maybe I'll put it here. Now we're going to need 20 beavers. I keep forgetting what they're called. I think 20 beavers. Now we could just use a large barracks. Fair enough. Could just use a large barracks. That's 16 people. Or we could use row houses. Or barracks. Just 2 of them. Can they go on top of each other? And where would I want to put it? You know what? I'm going to try and make this a bit bigger. We're going to go bigger. We're going to try and make... We're going to put enough for 50. Because we might shut down the other towns and just use this town at the end of it. That might be the end goal. So maybe we'll put it like this. What is this one again? 16. How does that look? If I do 2 16s, that's 32. 48. That's just weird. If I do this here, and this here, they can go on top of each other. Now I am trying to be compact. So that is 40. Because I do want to pretty much see a lot of the water. I want it to look like an island, pretty much. Right, looks like they're getting on with their jazz. That can actually be deleted. Luckily there was no materials in there. And we can do this number for now. And put that as a little bit of an urgent priority. And then put this. How do you go? You go down like that. Cool. All right. Let's carry on looking at this. So that's 50. That's 40. Now we want 10 more people. or the room for 10 more people. Whether we're gonna have 50 or not, I don't know yet. So we may just do something like this. But I don't like that that is a little bit taller. It kind of bugs me. Okay, we'll deal with that like that. Yeah, we'll deal with that like that. So we've got our housing district, we've got our water district. Now we need food production, which is going to be for now over there, but we're mostly going to make something big down there once everything's up and running. So in order for that, let's get that like that. And I like to put roads as separators because it helps them get to certain places of the crops. Now this is not big enough for them not to be able to get to it, so you don't really need it, but it's a good habit, to be honest with you. Right, we'll do that. And for now, we'll get my favorite crop, which is carrots. We'll just do that. Okay. So what else do we need? We need wood. We need entertainment. We need a lot of stuff. A monument would be great. In fact, how much is that monument? I think it's 12,000 research points. Yeah, that's not going to be happening just yet. That's going to take a bit of time. But I do want to get that. We need rooftop terrace. That would be cool up here, actually. Now, how would we get up there? Do you put it at the back? Like that, so they can have a bit of fun. Now we need a way to get up there without taking too much space, because you could just two stairs like that, but I feel like that takes a lot of space on either side. I'd rather do something like not that. I'd rather do something like this. Oh, that doesn't work on that one. Oh, what I could do, and I don't know if this actually works, but I hope it does, is if we put this the other way around. Where are you? Getting too excited, I can't find it. Put this like this. Oh no, it won't work. I was thinking of putting a platform in between, but we need that to have an opening on this side as well. We could do something like this. I don't know how messy it will look though. So I'm not the cleanest of people when it comes to building stuff, but I don't want it too messy. Can do something like this. It does block this path, so don't have to be path going around. And then we do something like that. And then we delete these and turn them around. I think we'll stick with that for now. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm just okay with that. Then we need one more stairs and a pathway. Now I see a lot of people are dying of old age. We're halfway through the drought. Let's just go and check on everyone. They got food, they got water. They got food, they've got water. They need to switch up a bit. This is the micromanagement that I don't like, but it has to be done until we get the dam up and running. That's looking all good. That's loads of people. What I need, you know what, we're producing way too much of that. You lot just focus on getting water and cutting down trees and getting food. Looks good to me. Then we've got here, what have you got? Food and water is needed. Well, no, you've got enough food and water, but let's make sure you've got an ample supply of water. And keep that up for the next 15 days. That should be absolutely fine. This is working just fine. Right, and how many people is here? Still 6. Good. All right, let's carry on designing this town. All right, so that is housing district, water district, farming district, although we are going to move the farm down here. Now we need, and I'd mostly, if I could, I will most probably put trees down here as well. Or once I move that, I might put the trees here, because the trees, they're not so important once you've built everything, you know? Unless you're using engine power. Which is a good point. You may need to make a engine room or a power plant area, power plant district. I have got an idea about power wheels and using the flow from over here to make power constant, but we'll get to that soon enough. So what other stuff do we need to put in here? We need a science district, although I don't know if I'll have all science by then. These things do cost a lot. Oh, a temple. Unlock that, yeah. We will need a temple. I feel like I want to move this over. Yeah, I want to move this over. Let's get this over here. That's better. That's District 9 now. District 9. And this pathway can come out here like this. And maybe we can get a temple in there. We cannot. This temple is quite big. We're gonna have to build out here and make like a temple, carousel, all these fun stuff. And there needs, got fences. These beaver things cost 30 still. Can you imagine? But they increase, I think, work production. So definitely something I want to put around here. Is that facing the right way? I think it is. And it can go up on top of this, but I don't know if they'll be able to reach it, so I'm not going to put that there yet. Let's get a pathway through here. And I think I'll put another one just for the sake of symmetry. Like that. Cool. Alright, I'm kind of liking it. Can we put... Do I have enough fences? I do have enough fences. Can we put fences on the side of this? We cannot. Okay. We can kind of wall this off, like, to make it look a bit more aesthetically pleasing. I think I like that, actually. I think I like the idea. Something like this. Okay, it kind of shows that this is the water district. And to be fair, I mostly don't need this area. Because I can't reach at the moment. But we'll take a look at that at some point. Okay, so I'm a little bit all over the place. But we're getting there slowly. We need a storage area. Ooh, we need a storage area. You know what? We could mostly use this as a storage area. We could. That's a pretty decent space as well. We do something like that. Now we would never run out of storage. We would never run out of storage. And I kind of like that this is like this, because this bit here was kind of bugging me with the fence. Yeah, I like that. This is going to take so many resources. So many resources. Okay, we've still got 11. Oh, so many people died of old age. What towns were they in? Right, still 6 here. Got 13 there. Oh, they died here. That's alright because I can produce more here. That's fine. Let's start these up again. And here, yeah, they're fine. They're pretty cool. They're pretty damn cool. That's nearly done. Pretty good. Happy with that. Going faster than I expected. Okay, so I've added a few more levels, or not levels, planks, or platforms, should I say. I've also moved this back a bit because I wanted this path to be straight. Now we have some more space to play with. Always good. It's always good to have more space to play with. Alright, so I still can't fit that there. But I could technically... Why can't that go there? Must be on the ground. Oh no. That's not good. This will have to go here somewhere. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'll put that there. I'm going to pause it because I don't want them to deal with it. I don't want them to do anything with that. That gives us a bit more space over here then. So we've got storage, we've got water, we've got housing. Wood storage and all that will be next to the forest whenever we make it. And we'll make a food storage next to the farm area when we make that. Or I might just leave it here. I'm not too sure yet. I don't know if we'll be producing metal. I'm not sure about that yet. I don't think I really want them to. I think I'll make little towns to produce that kind of stuff. Oh, I also did this little number so that they can get up here. They can start building and leaving this bit empty. We don't really need that many more things. Apart from leisure, which I don't have the research at the moment to deal with. Let's get a campfire out here. That can only be built on the ground only too. Alright, so that is done. I decided to put the temple here as well. We could just about fit it with one campfire. So one campfire is definitely not enough for multiple beavers, since we may have 50 and that can only hold 5. But you know what? I'm not too fussed about it. I'm not too fast. They've got rooftop terraces. They've got a lot more other things to play with. So they shouldn't be complaining. Alright, let's open these gates. And let's open that. Cool. So we survived a 30-day drought. It wasn't that bad, you know. It wasn't that bad. And once we get this built, it's going to be so much better. I mean, like, this would be thriving all the time. The water should reach the top of this level here and be all the way around. It could be a nice little look, I believe. Do need to get rid of some of these trees here. So I kind of want to put a fence again. But I don't know if I want to put a better fence than the plank fence. I might put the metal fence. I want to put a fence like that. And maybe have like a few benches or something like that. Don't know yet. We'll figure it out as we go along. So now we've got this sort of area done. We still need a carousel, which takes 400 power. And we still need an area that we can use for power. So there is a chance I may put a power area here. And the good thing about having all these platforms, I can put the power cables or logs underneath, which is pretty decent. But something we should do before we start building, because we will need to make sure it's on a log. And something like this, it might not be able to work properly. So we'll need to make sure we can do that. Yeah, I think that is all I have time for today, unfortunately. We're getting there. Hopefully in the next episode, I'm going to let it run in the background. I'm not too fussed about droughts at the moment. And I'm going to try and get pretty much most of this done before the next episode, so we can focus on moving people in here and getting this up and running. There's still a lot to do, but we can do it. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this episode. I hope you have an amazing day. Peace.